What if I told you that your mind is a garden, but right now it is full of weeds you never planted? Most of us think our attitude is just how we are born. We believe some people are naturally happy, while others are destined to struggle. But that is not the truth. Your mindset is actually a skill. It is like a muscle you can train and strengthen every single day. The difference between a person who thrives and a person who falls apart is not luck. It is not about their genes or their money. It is about something much more powerful, and it is completely within your control. Many people think positivity is fake. They think it means ignoring real problems or smiling through the pain. But a real, unbreakable positive attitude is different. It is about building a bulletproof mindset. It helps you see a way out when others only see a wall. It helps you find an answer when others only find a reason to quit. Welcome to Elite Summaries. We are glad to have you here. If you want to master your mind and change your life, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back to building your unbreakable mindset. Your brain is not always your best friend. In fact, it might be working against you right now. This is because of something called the negativity bias. Thousands of years ago, humans needed to focus on danger to survive. Your brain became like glue for bad news and like a non-stick pan for good news. When someone says 10 nice things to you, you forget them. But if they say one mean thing, you remember it for weeks. This served our ancestors who were hiding from predators, but today, it just makes us scan for problems. It makes us expect the worst. It keeps us stuck in a loop of worry. But here is the good news. Your brain can change. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. Your brain is not a fixed object. It is more like a piece of clay. You can reshape it at any age. You can weaken the paths of negative thinking. You can build new paths that lead to optimism. This is a skill anyone can learn. An unbreakable attitude stands on 4 main pillars. Well, the first is mastering your thoughts. This does not mean you stop having negative thoughts. It means you stop letting them drive the car. You become an observer. When a bad thought arrives, you ask if it is true. You ask if it is helping you. If the answer is no, you let it go. The second pillar is managing your feelings. Your emotions are not things that just happen to you. You create them with your thoughts and your focus. Well, you can learn to reset your emotions. You can take deep breaths and shift your focus to things you appreciate. This makes you the master of your own internal climate. The third pillar is focusing on solutions. When a problem hits, most people ask why this is happening to them. They look for someone to blame. But a positive mindset asks different questions. It asks what can be learned. It asks what is the next small step to take. The fourth pillar is seeing the future you want. Your brain moves toward what you focus on most. If you visualize your goals with high energy, your mind starts to look for ways to make them real. Think about the talk you have with yourself every day. It is the most important talk of your life. Most of us have thousands of thoughts every single day. Most of those thoughts are negative and repetitive. It is like having a bad news channel playing in your head all the time. It tells you that you are not good enough. It tells you that things will go wrong. This is just old programming. You can act as the editor of this channel. You can turn your inner critic into a coach. Start by watching your thoughts. Write down the mean things you say to yourself. Then, put those thoughts on trial. Ask for the evidence. Usually there is none. Replace those old lies with new truths. Tell yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Repeat these new ideas until they become your new habit. One of the fastest ways to change your brain chemistry is through appreciation. This is not just about being polite. It is a scientific tool. People who practice appreciation have lower stress and better sleep. It actually changes the physical structure of your brain. It makes the parts of your brain that feel pleasure more active. Most people think appreciation is something they do once in a while, but it works best when it is a system. You can find things to appreciate even in hard times. You can be thankful for the lesson a failure taught you. You can even be thankful for things that haven't happened yet. This tells your mind to expect good things. When you look for beauty, you find it. When you look for blessings, they appear. Your mind is like a garden. What grows there depends on the seeds you plant. Every day you are bombarded with news, social media, and other people's opinions. If you consume negative news all day, you will feel anxious. If you hang out with people who complain, you will start to complain. You become the average of the things you let into your mind. You need to do an audit of your life. Look at the shows you watch. Look at the accounts you follow. If they make you feel small or scared, cut them out. Instead, fill your garden with better seeds. Read books that teach you. Listen to people who inspire you. Start your day with something positive before you look at your phone. This sets the tone for everything else. You can even create a mental board of directors. Think of people you admire. When things get tough, ask yourself what they would do. This helps you tap into a higher level of wisdom. True strength is not about never having a problem. It is about how you bounce back. Resilient people see setbacks differently. They do not think a failure is personal. They do not think it will last forever. And they do not think it ruins their whole life. Instead, they see it as a temporary hurdle. They use stress to get stronger. This is called being anti-fragile. A glass bottle breaks when you drop it, but a fire grows when the wind blows on it. You want to be the fire. Every challenge is a training session. Every no is feedback. You can learn to handle negative emotions without letting them drown you. You must believe that your skills can grow. This is a growth mindset. It means you don't fear a challenge because it might show you are not perfect. You welcome it because it helps you improve. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. It cannot tell the difference between a real event and something you imagine very clearly. This is why elite performers use mental rehearsal. They see themselves winning before the game starts. You can do the same. Spend time every day seeing yourself as the person you want to be. Don't just see a picture, feel the emotions. Use all your senses. See yourself handling a hard conversation with calm confidence. See yourself staying positive when things go wrong. This trains your brain to react that way in real life. It makes success feel familiar to your mind. It removes the fear of the unknown. Other people will often try to bring you down. They might criticize you or judge your goals. You need a shield for this. Remember that their criticism is usually about them, not you. People who are happy and successful do not spend time tearing others down. Only people who are struggling inside project that pain onto others. Before you listen to feedback, look at the source. If the person is not someone you respect, their opinion should not matter. You can take the useful parts of a critique and throw away the rest. You can even use their negativity as fuel. Be thankful that they are showing you who they really are. This keeps your heart open while your mind stays protected. A positive attitude is built on habits, not willpower. Willpower is like a battery that runs out. Habits are like a program that runs on its own. Small actions done every day create big results over time. This is the compound effect. Start a morning routine that primes your mind for success. End your day by reflecting on your wins, no matter how small they are. If a negative thought pops up, have a plan to interrupt it. Switch your focus immediately to a solution or a reason to be grateful. Celebrate your progress every single day. This builds momentum. It makes positivity feel natural and effortless. The people around you are contagious. Humans have special brain cells that mimic the energy of others. If you spend time with energy vampires, you will feel drained. These are the people who only see problems and love to gossip. You must be careful with your time. Seek out energy givers. These are people who support your growth and share a positive outlook. You don't have to cut everyone out, but you must set boundaries. When you become a source of positive energy yourself, you will attract better people. You become a magnet for success and growth. Build a circle of people who hold you to a high standard. This makes staying positive much easier. There are advanced strategies that the most successful people use. One is called paradoxical thinking. It means you can be very confident, but also very humble at the same time. You can be happy with what you have, but still hungry for more. Another strategy is being able to change how you see time. If the present is hard, you can zoom out and look at the big picture of your life. You can also choose to reinvent your identity. You are not stuck being who you were yesterday. You can decide to be a more resilient person starting right now. Become the observer of your own mind. Notice when you are acting out of fear and choose to act out of courage instead. You have the power to transform any energy into power for your goals. Consistency is the secret code to long-term success. Most people start strong but quit when it gets hard. You need systems that don't break under pressure. This means having multiple ways to stay on track. If you miss your morning routine, have a backup plan for the afternoon. Design your physical space to remind you of your goals. Surround yourself with quotes or images that inspire you. Life will have cycles of high and low energy. That is normal. Don't fight the cycle, but don't let a low point stop your progress. Integrate your practices into your daily life. Practice being thankful while you are driving. Practice focus while you are working out. When your growth is tied to a bigger purpose, you won't want to stop. You are not just doing this for yourself. You are doing it for the people you love. Your attitude makes you a leader, whether you have a title or not. People are naturally drawn to those who are strong and positive. You set the emotional tone for the people around you. If you stay calm during a crisis, they will stay calm too. Lead by your example. Show people what is possible by how you live your life. Expect the best from others, and they will often try to meet that expectation. Instead of joining in on complaints, guide the conversation towards solutions. Help others see their own strengths. When you believe in people, it gives them the courage to believe in themselves. Your mindset creates a ripple effect that goes far beyond you. When you choose to be positive, you change your family, you change your workplace, you change your whole community. Your children and friends will watch how you handle life. They will learn from your resilience. This creates a legacy of strength that can last for generations. By being a source of hope, you make the world a little bit better for everyone. You help accelerate innovation because positive minds are more creative. Your story can inspire someone else to start their own journey. Never forget that your personal growth is a gift to the entire world. True mastery means your positive attitude is no longer something you do. It is who you are. It becomes as natural as breathing. You don't have to work at it anymore. You simply see the world through a lens of possibility. You are realistic about problems, but you are certain about solutions. You have a deep sense of peace that is not dependent on what happens outside of you. This level of wisdom is available to anyone who is willing to do the work. Your life is waiting for you to take charge. Use your mind to build the future you deserve. You have unlimited potential for growth. The time to start is right now. Step into your power and become the architect of your own mindset. The world needs your light and your example. Be the person you were meant to be.